Hey, on this fabulous day, you're here with Jen Drakes, and let's just spend a moment talking about compliments. And, compliments for me are those tiny miracles that are actually in motion. And let me explain what I mean by that. I want us to really talk about this. So, compliments are not, we're not going to talk about compliments where somebody says nice dress and you respond, or oh this. It's so old it becomes the response back while brushing it off, like you weren't just hoping someone would notice. That is typically when you give a compliment and people aren't used, and you're not used to compliments, or you don't know how to take an unexpected compliment. We tend to do that sort of stuff. We tend to go, you know, oh, this old thing, or really, and for me, compliment speaks volumes, not just about how we see others, but also about how we see ourselves. And when somebody compliments us, we're being offered a moment in time, a reflection of how we show up in the world. And yet, so many of us struggle to simply say, thank you. Why is that? And I believe it's because somewhere along the way, we got conditioned to really downplay our shine, that we no longer notice it most of the time. We got taught that humility means deflecting or denying. But really, humility, real humility, it's being able to receive fully and without apology. And I know I'm I'm learning that. I'm still learning that. I can take a compliment and say thank you, but I'm still learning the receive part. The just take it in and flow with it and feel good and just say thank you without the downplay. I want to emphasize that's really what I'm stressing, without the downplay. Now let's flip the coin. How about giving compliments? Woo, that's where the real magic lives. It really is. That's where the real magic lives. Because when you sincerely, notice the word, sincerely say to a stranger, ooh, you are looking good today. Love what you're wearing. Love the color. That color just complements you beautifully. Your energy is just beautiful. Or you tell a colleague, you really handle that situation with such grace. You're doing two things. One, you're making their day brighter. You're making their day brighter. Whether they tell you that or they respond a little discomfort, in a bit of discomfort, you have still made their day brighter. And number two, you're reminding yourself that kindness and connection doesn't cost a thing. And you get so much out of it, and the other person gets massively an abundance of light in their day. Because compliments are currency. They're currency for the soul. And if you've never thought of it that way, start to think of it that way. They're a currency for your soul, when you receive a compliment, and they're currency for both souls when you give a compliment. And that's the flip side. That's why I started out that flip side by saying they're where the real magic lives. And here's the best part. Here's the best part. They start to create ripples. It's like throwing that pebble in the water and ripples come out. That's what compliments do. Ripples come out. When someone receives a kind word from you, guess what? They're more likely to pass on that energy because it's contagious in the best possible way. They're likely to give a laugh in return and laugh about it, smile about it. And oh my goodness, that also ripples out. So whether you're the giver or you're the receiver, compliments aren't just words. They're actual affirmations, validations, and the little love notes we toss out into the universe when we give compliments and when others give them to us. So here's something. What if today you just make it your mission to give out 3 heartfelt compliments, ideally to complete strangers, but it's okay if it's to colleagues or even someone you know. And just see how it feels. Take the time to see how it feels for you and watch what it does for them. Because the truth is, the world is full. It's so full of amazing people doing the best they can. And sometimes, all they need is for someone to say, I see you. You're doing great and you matter. So today, let me send you the compliment that you matter. And all I ever want for anyone is for them to start to matter to themselves. Start to put you as a priority in your own life. And if any of this resonated with you in some way, if there's a whispering that it's time to reclaim your light and rise, emerge from the emotional autopilot or what you might call emotional baggage that you're in, let me invite you to consider REBOOT. If you look in the description, you'll find the link to REBOOT, because that's the place where you reset, you renew, and you reclaim empowerment of yourself. It's just a decision for you. It's choosing you. So go out there and deliver 3 compliments. 3. Come on, 3. 3 is not a lot. 3 compliments today. Always leading with love and divintastically yours. Until next time.